Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences Spring 2017 Convocation. My name is Tyler Wozniak, and it is my honor to serve as the college's outstanding senior this year. Before our program begins, please join our vocalist, Nicole Van Every, in singing Oklahoma. The lyrics are posted on the screen behind me.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, oh, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, O-K-L-A-H-O-M-A, Oklahoma.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and welcome the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences, class of 2017. Degree candidates, ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. For almost 19 years, the Oklahoma Scottish Pipe and Drum Corps has preserved and perpetuated Scottish pipe band traditions, ideals, customs, and attire while performing high-quality music of Scottish, Irish, Welsh, and other Celtic traditions. The Oklahoma Scottish Pipe and Drum Corps have joined the ANGS Convocation for many years, and we are honored to have them play for us once again today. Please join me in another round of applause for our outstanding musicians. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome again to the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences Spring 2017 Convocation. My name is Patrick Highland. I am the Coordinator of External Relations for the college, and it is my pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies today. We are very happy that so many family and friends were able to join us as we celebrate the college's 11th Spring Convocation here in Reynolds Auditorium and in the National Weather Center, where we are simulcasting to more than 100 guests. The 2017 ANGS Convocation is streaming live at convocation.ags.ou.edu, which is also where you will find our program. I know that some of you have traveled a great distance to join us today. Over half of our undergraduates and most of our graduate students are from out of state, a number of them from out of the country. Even for the families of our native Oklahoma students, a trip to Norman can take 4 to 5 hours. On behalf of the college's faculty and staff, I thank you all for supporting your students during their time here at OU and for continuing to support them by your presence here today. Degree candidates, it's been an exciting 4 years. Bachelor's degree candidates began their studies in the fall of 2013, just a few short months after a devastating EF5 tornado struck Moore, Oklahoma. Most of our master's and doctoral degree candidates began their studies at OU the following fall. As graduate students, the academic landscape both broadened and intensified to include more focused research, teaching, publications, field experiments, writing a thesis or dissertation, and of course, general exams. Over the past 4 years, the planet has provided us with a number of extreme events to study, including a record high temperature of 63.5 degrees Fahrenheit on the Antarctic Peninsula, a devastating 7.8 earthquake in Nepal, one of the top 3 strongest El Niños on record, snow in the Sahara Desert for the first time in 40 years, and over 1,000 earthquakes in Oklahoma in 2016 alone, most of them small, but some of them noticeable, like the 5.0 quake that hit Cushing last November. Our grads here today also experienced big changes within the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences as well. Since the fall of 2013, the college welcomed 11 new faculty members, completed the new Radar Innovations Laboratory, added new undergraduate and graduate degree programs in environmental sustainability, and a new 5-year bachelor's master's program in geography and regional and city planning, and provided the Oklahoma Weather Lab, or OWL, with a new permanent home in the National Weather Center. But most importantly, over the last 4 years, you earned a degree in geography, environmental sustainability, geographic information science, or meteorology from the University of Oklahoma. And that is an accomplishment well worth celebrating, and we're very glad to be able to share that with all of you today. I would like to begin by introducing members of the Dean's Platform Party. I ask that they stand and remain standing, and that you please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Berrien Moore, Chesapeake Energy Corporation Chair in Climate Studies, Director of the National Weather Center, Vice President for Weather and Climate Programs, and Dean of the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences. Dr. Andover Tarhuli, Professor and Executive Associate Dean. Dr. Kirsten DeBurs, Associate Professor and Chair, Department of Geography and Environmental Sustainability. Dr. David Parsons, Director of the School of Meteorology, and Mark and Candy McCaslin, Chair of Meteorology. Dr. Scott Green, Professor, Associate Chair of the Department of Geography and Environmental Sustainability, and Director of the Oklahoma Wind Power Initiative. Dr. Cameron Homeyer, Assistant Professor and Associate Director of the School of Meteorology. And Miss Katie Rich, our honored alumni. You may be seated. I would also like to acknowledge the faculty members who have joined us today. Faculty members, would you please stand and be recognized? We are indeed fortunate to have such outstanding faculty at the University of Oklahoma, and particularly in the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences. Thank you. You may be seated. Dr. Fred Carr taught in the OU School of Meteorology for 37 years and also served as the president of the American Meteorological Society 2016 to 2017. In addition to teaching, Dr. Carr was the School of Meteorology's director for many years and a faculty mentor in OU's freshman mentoring program. Dr. Carr was a dedicated faculty advisor and also served as academic advisor to the college's 2017 Outstanding Senior, Tyler Warzeniak. Dr. Carr retired from teaching last August, but remains very active in research and professional service. We are very glad to welcome him here today. Dr. Carr.
Thank you, Pat. It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you the student who was chosen as the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences Outstanding Senior for 2016-2017, Mr. Tyler Warzeniak. Despite the activities mentioned in Pat's introduction, I think my biggest achievement the last 4 years has been learning to spell Tyler's name without looking. W-A-W-R-Z-Y-N-I-A-K, right? Is that right? Tyler is actually, last year, he was also honored as the college's Outstanding Junior for the 2016 academic year. A native of China, Michigan, Tyler cannot remember a time when he wasn't interested in studying the weather. He began his OU career in the fall of 2013, when I met him in my freshman mentoring program. He has maintained a 4-point GPA ever since, and earning him a place on both the Dean's and President's honor rolls every semester since then. Tyler also finds time to stay active in a number of extracurricular activities, including the Oklahoma Weather Lab, School of Meteorology's peer mentoring program. He is a member of the student chapter of the American Meteorological Society and has volunteered his time toward Relay for Life. For the past 2 years, Tyler has been working with Dr. Phil Chilson from the OU School of Meteorology on the CloudMap UAV, Unmanned Aerial Vehicle, weather research project. The project has been exciting and memorable, especially the field experiment the group took part in during the summer of 2016 in Stillwater. 4 universities participated in a week-long conference to conduct trial runs and coordinated flights in preparation for real-world applications of UAVs in meteorology. Tyler was also an intern for the Storm Prediction Center, working on matching different types of winter weather reports to determine their accuracy and consistency. He presented his findings on that research at the AMS annual meeting in Seattle this past January. Tyler graduates today with a BS in meteorology with special distinction and with minors in geographic information science and mathematics. After graduation, Tyler will attend graduate school at University of Maryland and will continue conducting research. Eventually, he wants to work as a meteorologist for the federal government as a researcher and forecaster of tropical cyclones. Ladies and gentlemen, Please join me in welcoming the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences 2016-2017 Outstanding Senior, Mr. Tyler Wozniak.
Thank you, Dr. Carr. It is such an honor to be representing the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences this morning. I'm sure I'm speaking for all the graduates when I say thank you to everyone for attending our ceremony this morning. It means so much to feel supported by so many individuals. On my first day of class in Introduction to Meteorology, Dr. Parsons said something along the lines of, look to your right and then look to your left. At the end of your 4 years, only one of you will still be here. And let me just say, I'm very happy I wasn't sitting next to any of you. What brought us all to the University of Oklahoma is its own story, but what kept us here is the same. Our drive, passion for the field, and strive for excellence is what kept us going. Believe me, I'm sure there were times when we wanted to throw in the towel, whether that was due to fighting with ArcGIS, deriving equations, or debugging our code. Despite our frustrations, we kept going. We knew that this day, sitting here, and anxiously awaiting our diplomas would be worth it. We came here dreaming of becoming physical scientists, geographers, geographic information scientists, and meteorologists. However, we never dreamed of the hours that we would spend studying and doing homework. One of my friends summed this up perfectly when he said, and I'm paraphrasing, I've been dreaming of taking mesoscale since middle school, but never realized the first problem would take me 6 hours. I am sure those from different majors within our college can relate. Luckily, we had understanding professors who responded to our frantic emails with reassurance and direction. Our professors have been outstanding during our time at OU. They not only instructed us in our studies, but also served as mentors. They provided us with guidance, not only academically, but professionally as well. Thank you for all of your support and encouragement. Our time at OU gave us the opportunity to study abroad, attend professional conferences across the country, and some were even given the opportunity to present their research. Among us, we have had award-winning posters and presentations. By faithfully reading the Monday memo, we were always provided with pertinent information to advance our love of the field. We learned about clubs, job opportunities, upcoming seminars, and of course, fun facts about this day in history. We joined numerous clubs, including the student chapter of the American Meteorological Society, GIS Club, the Geography Club, and the Amateur Radio Club, just to name a few. We have also taken full advantage of all OU has to offer, including acting as undergraduate research assistants, creating our own research projects, job shadowing, and partaking in other employment opportunities. Without a solid academic background, none of us would have achieved what we have today. Despite what we might want our parents to believe, our experience here at OU hasn't always been about academics. We stood in line for numerous football games, only to have to stand in the 100-degree heat for several more hours, or have a tornado warning delay kickoff just so we could cheer on the Sooners. We boarded many severe weather hype trains, and no, of course we never chased the storm. Don't be ridiculous. We merely drove through the countryside enjoying that beautiful Oklahoma scenery. We participated in the big event, game nights, and weather festival. Through all of this, we bonded with our fellow classmates. OU has not only provided us with an outstanding education, but also with lifelong friends. My second year here at OU, I actually met one of my best friends here, and the strangest part is we found out we grew up in Michigan only 1 hour apart and actually had a mutual friend. The crazy part is if we had both not chosen OU and the meteorology program, we never would have met. While everyone may not have met someone from right around their hometown, we have all made friends. Perhaps one of the hardest parts of leaving OU is the fact that we will no longer be seeing each other every day. As we depart OU, it is important to remember that while we may be leaving our friends and classmates, we will be joining a world full of OU alum. More than likely, anywhere we go, we will run into alumni and be able to exchange our stories of our days at OU. I know I definitely have some good stories to share. I would like to thank my parents for their support and encouragement, as well as my friends for the fun, laughs, and memories that we've made over the past 4 years. Finally, I would also like to thank my best friend, the girl who has always stood by my side during these past 4 years. If it weren't for all of you, I wouldn't be where I am today. Now, graduates, look to your right and look to your left and say congratulations, because we made it.
Thank you, Tyler. We could spend at least an hour introducing Dean Varian Moore. His impressive list of accomplishments as an internationally recognized earth scientist fills many pages. But since Dean Moore began his tenure at OU in 2010, he has insisted that the spotlight not shine on him. Instead, the focus has always been on faculty, our facilities, and our staff, but most importantly, our students. During Dean Moore's tenure, scholarship opportunities have quadrupled, from $15,000 per academic year to more than $60,000 this year. Under Dean Moore's leadership, the internship program has experienced phenomenal growth as well. ANGS students are now exploring professional internships from the Norman Water Treatment Plant to Self-Help Africa in Zambia. Dean Moore has also ensured that ANGS students are able to enjoy a vibrant, well-stocked library, state-of-the-art computer labs, and an educational atmosphere that promotes learning, collaboration, and research. As committed to the arts as he is to the sciences, Dean Moore is also one of the sponsors and a driving force behind the National Weather Center's Biennale, an international juried exhibition featuring art about weather and the role that it plays in our lives. The 2017 Biennale opened last month in the National Weather Center atrium and will remain open until June 19th this year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dean Varian Moore.
Well, this is the best day of the year. I've been in academics most of my life, and I always think back to the best day of my year, and that was when I graduated from Chapel Hill. Unfortunately, the commencement speaker was someone that I knew well, or at least admired well, Ralph McGill, who was the editor of the Atlanta Constitution, and he was my Sunday school teacher. I also know that he spoke endlessly. So when I graduated at the football stadium, it was in the midst of an enormous rainstorm. And he spoke for an hour and 15 minutes. It's neither raining nor will I speak for an hour and 15 minutes, but I certainly could as I think about this remarkable class. Great universities, great colleges, are great because of their students. That I know for sure. It's because of these students we are really a great college and a remarkable university. It's because of the students. Certainly, it's important that our faculty is as distinguished as it is and continues to renew itself. It is remarkable. We are the smallest, or one of the smallest colleges at the University of Oklahoma. I just received the statistical report, 2016 expenditures, dealing with the analysis of the University of Oklahoma. This college now leads the university in research dollars. more than the College of Arts and Sciences, is probably 100 times bigger, more than the College of Earth and Energy, more than the College of Engineering. This small college and its faculty lead the University of Oklahoma in research grants. And that's in 2016. That is before the grants that we've received in 2017. So it's really quite a remarkable faculty and family. Finally, in terms of greatness, you have to have a committed, devoted staff. Things like this just don't happen. They don't just fall out of the air as much as I may think they will. It's because of the commitment of the staff, and the reason they are so committed and the reason they exist is because of our great students. I also think back when I graduated from Chapel Hill a long time ago about words. Geographic information systems. Each of those three words were there, but geographic information systems as a combination of three words was not there. Digital globe. No, that wasn't there. Geographic positioning system, GPS. That was not there. In fact, I remember when I first heard about GPS, I thought, well, why will that be of any use? I know where I am. I don't need to be. Over the last few months, I've been spending a good deal of time in Washington also, because I feel that the importance of science needs to be understood, particularly by the Congress of the United States. So when I fly into Dulles Airport, I've now learned that I cannot get into the taxi and say, I need to go to Capitol Hill. The taxi cab driver will say, I need an address. And I said, no, Capitol Hill. He said, showing me his GPS, I need an address. I think about that in terms of these words and what it really means for our graduates. GPS, geographic positioning systems, GIS, geographic information systems or sciences, the digital globe, the flat earth. They know these words. They know how to use these tools. They are of the modern world. And that is the reason that they will make a difference in the future. They understand their talents, and they understand and feel obligated to apply those talents. It's really quite important. And we think back to last night, where we talk about science and morality and humanistic behavior and understanding the society. This college brings all of those things together. That's what this college is all about. It's about understanding how society functions on this planet. Pat spoke about the beginning of this class and the devastation that we experienced through the tornadic outbreak. What I also want to remind ourselves is that 4 days out, the Storm Prediction Center was telling us we've got serious problems coming. 3 days out, they were beginning to locate where those problems were going to occur. 1 day out, they said it's going to be in the afternoon and it's going to be in the greater Oklahoma City area. And as a consequence, the Federal Emergency Management, they began to position people out here. So when the outbreak occurred, we were ready. People understood how to live in this modern world. And you will bring that talent to bear as you go forward, as this society develops. I just ask you to think about 5 words. The speaker last night said 4, I think 5. First of all, read. continue to read. Think. Think carefully. Think deeply. Discuss. Discuss what you think about. So you must read, must think, you must discuss, you must participate. It's very important to participate, whether it's in your family, in your community, in the place that you worship, in the sports teams that you follow, in the games that you play, and with your friends. You must participate. And finally, never give up. Never give up. So we're delighted. I know you're amongst friends. Make us proud. I know that you will. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dean Moore. We would like to take a moment to recognize students who are receiving special recognition for academic achievement, as well as those students who were recently invited to join the prestigious National Honor Fraternity Phi Beta Kappa, where membership is offered to only 1% of each graduating class. I ask each of them to stand and to remain standing. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Graduating with distinction, Wella Al-Wasabi, Daniel Buckner, Cameron Conyers, Laura Davis, Madeline Harris, Ariana Huff, Rachel Jester, Lane Jones, Fatima Khan, Hunter Luna, Miley Neal, Austin Romer, Kevin Rysted, Amelia Schwartz, Shannon Shields. Graduating with special distinction, Alexander Bradford, Kelly Jones, Brady Kendrick, Kirby Mills, Tyler Warziniak, also a 4.0, Tanya Woody. Graduating cum laude, Austin Dixon. Graduating magna cum laude, Nicholas Balderas, also invited to join Phi Beta Kappa. Ryan Bird, also invited to join Phi Beta Kappa. Daniel Cornish, Clarice Dyson. Graduating summa cum laude, Megan Harden, also a 4.0 and invited to join Phi Beta Kappa. Gregory Genrich, Sarah Rodriguez, Martin Satrio, also a 4.0 and invited to join Phi Beta Kappa. Please join me in a round of applause for these students. You may be seated. We are finally at that moment that these students have worked so hard for, and that's graduation. Since this is a joyous time, an occasional shout of joy. Let's practice that again, everybody. All right, an occasional shout of joy or relief is entirely appropriate. Those of you who wish to take pictures may do so. However, please note that a professional photographer will also take a picture as each student receives a diploma and another picture to the new graduate as they exit the stage. We will now present the 2017 graduates of the University of Oklahoma College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences. Department Chair Dr. Kirsten DeBurs and Associate Chair Dr. Scott Green will join Dean Moore and Associate Dean Tarhuli in congratulating degree recipients from the Department of Geography and Environmental Sustainability. We will begin with students earning a Bachelor of Arts in Environmental Sustainability. Wella Awasabi. Ryan Bird. Taylor Carter. Cameron Conyers. Kayla Cook. Reese Cox. Laura Davis. Timothy Paul Elias, Jr. Amanda Frederick. Megan Harden. Madeline Claire Harris. Nicholas Heller. That's more like it. Lane Jones. Fatima Khan. Carolina Jimena Mahan. Stacy Renee McPherson. Alexis Miller. Hayden Lee Moore. Karen Nelson. Ryan Sauber. Michael Schulke. I'm gonna party with that group. Julie Renee Sorrells. Trevor Thomas. Spencer White. We will now recognize students receiving a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Sustainability. Alexandra Bradford. Daniel Buckner. Kenneth Charles Gill. Alejandro Herrera. Logan Herrera. Ariana Michelle Huff. Jack Jones. Fatima K. Dawala. Lisa Maslenka. Matthew Joseph Matei. Kirby Mills. Curtis Mitchell. Kevin Rysted. Hannah Courtney Thurman. That's the benchmark now, everybody. Tanya Woody. We will now recognize students receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Geographic Information Science. Grant Borelli. James Gustina. Ramy Jester. Michael McLaughlin. We will now recognize students receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Geography. Peyton Beckwith. Kelly Jones. Brady Kendrick. Preston McCathern. Megan McDaniels. Anthony Necker. Benjamin Pryor. Amelia Schwartz. We will now recognize students receiving a Bachelor of Science in Geography. Dylan Langley. Peyton Malone. Heaven Smith. Allison Taylor. We will now recognize students receiving a Master of Arts in Geography. Our first candidate is Diana Beth K. Deary. Diana is joined by her faculty advisor, Dr. Laurel Smith. Our next Master of Arts degree candidate is Chloe McGee. Chloe is joined by her faculty advisors, Dr. Renee McPherson and Dr. Thomas Neeson. Our final Master of Arts degree candidate is Ashley Swami. Ashley is joined by her faculty advisor, Dr. Laurel Smith. We will now recognize students receiving a Master of Science in Geography. Our first candidate is Darian Bertrand. Darian is joined by her faculty advisor, Dr. Renee McPherson. Our second Master of Science in Geography degree candidate is Kimberly Beth Fitzpatrick, excuse me. Kimberly is joined by her faculty advisor, Dr. Thomas Neeson. Our next Master of Science in Geography degree candidate is Laura Holtzman Labriola. Laura is joined by her faculty advisor, Dr. Bruce Hoagland. Our second Master of Science in Geography degree candidate is Nathan Slate. Nathan is joined by his faculty advisor, Dr. Thomas Neeson. Our final Master of Science in Geography degree candidate is Emily Thompson. Emily is joined by her faculty advisor, Dr. Kirsten DeBurs. We will now recognize students receiving a Master of Science in Environmental Sustainability. Our first candidate is Becca Carolyn Castleberry. Becca is joined by her faculty advisors, Drs. Scott Green, Travis Gleet, and Mark Mayo. We found him. Our second Master of Science in Environmental Sustainability candidate is Madeline Hinchliff. Madeline is joined by her faculty advisor, Dr. Jad Zolkowska. We will now recognize the students receiving a Doctor of Philosophy in Geography. Our first PhD candidate is Darren Robert Hardwick. Darren will be hooded by his faculty advisor, Dr. Bruce Hoagland. Congratulations, Dr. Hardwick. Our second PhD candidate is Daryl Michael Kingfield. Daryl will be hooded by his faculty advisor, Dr. Kirsten DeBurs. Congratulations, Dr. Kingfield. Our third PhD candidate is Jenna Messick. Jenna will be hooded by her faculty advisor, Dr. Bruce Hoagland. Congratulations, Dr. Messick. Our fourth geography PhD candidate this afternoon is Sophia Felice Dills Morin. Sophia will be hooded by her faculty advisor, Dr. Laurel Smith. Congratulations, Dr. Morin. Our next geography PhD candidate is Virginia Silvis. Virginia will be hooded by her faculty advisor, Dr. Mark Mayo. Congratulations, Dr. Silvis. Our final geography PhD candidate is Ahmad Hassan. Ahmad will be hooded by his faculty advisor, Dr. Andover Tarhuli. Congratulations, Dr. Hassan. Thank you, Dr. DeBurs, Dr. Green, and faculty members, and congratulations once again to all of the new graduates from the Department of Geography and Environmental Sustainability. Dr. David Parsons, Director of the School of Meteorology, and Dr. Cameron Holmeyer, Associate Director, will join Dean Moore and Associate Dean Tarhuli in congratulating students earning degrees from the School of Meteorology. We will now recognize students receiving a Bachelor of Science in Meteorology. Jackson Anthony. Nicholas Balderas. Aaron Burns. Kylie Denise Capps. Daniel Cornish. Austin Dixon. Clarice Dyson. Gina Fuyan. Kelton Halbert. Jeremy Mark Hill. Matthew Holliday. Gregory Genrich. Hunter Luna. Noah Everett Myers. Crystal Nasser. Miley Neal. Jason Newby. That's the first one we've heard today. Let's keep that going. Daniel Prati. Ashley Pratt. Jarrett Quinn. Sarah Rodriguez. Austin Romer. Derek Russo. Martin Satrio. Shannon Shields. Grant Tosterud. Bo Trudeau. Kara Van Arsdale. Tyler Warziniak. Shelby Wayman. Delaney Weirden.
That is awesome.
Emily Wong. We will now recognize students receiving a Master of Science in Meteorology. Allison Lynn Brannon. Allison will be joined by her faculty advisor, Dr. Eleanor Martin. Our next master's degree candidate is Montgomery Flora. Monty will be joined on stage by his faculty advisor, Dr. Corey Potvin. Our next master's degree candidate this afternoon is Matthew Douglas Flournoy. Matthew will be joined on stage by his faculty advisor, Dr. Mike Caniglio. Our next master's degree candidate is Sean Handler. Sean will be joined on stage by his faculty advisor, Dr. Cameron Homeyer. Our next master's degree candidate this afternoon is Mackenzie Jo Krochuk. Mackenzie will be joined on stage by her faculty advisor, Dr. Joe Ripberger. Our next master's degree candidate this afternoon is Matthew Morris. Matthew will be joined by his faculty advisors, Dr. Keith Brewster and Dr. Fred Carr. Our final master's degree candidate this afternoon is Zachary Zonas. I was going to... Zachary is joined on stage by his faculty advisor and well-coordinated Dr. Mike Biggerstaff. We will now recognize students receiving a Doctor of Philosophy in Meteorology. Our first PhD candidate this afternoon is Daniel Price Benton. Daniel will be hooded by his faculty advisor, Dr. Mike Biggerstaff. Congratulations, Dr. Benton. Now you can do your song and dance number too. Our next PhD candidate is Jessica Marie Erlingus Lamers. Jessica will be hooded by her faculty advisor, Dr. J.J. Gorley. Congratulations, Dr. Erlingus. Our next PhD candidate is Christopher Andrew Kerr. Christopher will be hooded by his faculty advisor, Dr. David Stensrud. Congratulations, Dr. Kerr. Our next PhD candidate is Larissa Joy Reams. Larissa will be hooded by her faculty advisor, Dr. David Stensrud. Congratulations, Dr. Reams. Our next PhD candidate today is Brett Roberts. Brett will be hooded by his faculty advisor, Dr. Ming Shui. Congratulations, Dr. Roberts. Our final meteorology PhD candidate is Sean Michael Waugh. Sean will be hooded by his faculty advisor, Dr. Mike Biggerstaff. Congratulations, Dr. Waugh. Sooner. Thank you, Dr. Parsons, Dr. Homeyer, and faculty members, and congratulations once again to all of our School of Meteorology graduates. Katie Rich earned a Master of Arts in Geography from OU in 2006. She is currently the Director of GIS for Williams at their Tulsa headquarters. There she manages a team of more than 45 GIS professionals who support all aspects of the pipeline business with GIS data management, mapping, and technology solutions. She joined Williams in 2015 as part of their acquisition of Access Midstream, formerly Chesapeake Midstream, but has been in the pipeline business since 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the 2017 ANGS Alumni Charge, please welcome Ms. Katie Rich.
Thank you, Pat. It's a little hard to follow the dance act, but I'll try. It's an honor to stand here today and speak to this graduating class. My life has been interwoven with OU for the past 16 years, since my husband and I came here to attend the university for our graduate studies. We thought our time here would be just 2 years, but those years extended to 5 to complete our 3 degrees, and then into many more years as active alumni. Since completing my degree, I've seized many opportunities to be involved with OU. I've had the opportunity to present to GIS classes, sharing with them the practical experience I've gotten that builds on the technical and thinking skills I learned here. I also enjoyed sitting on professional panels, interviewing students for internships, and evaluating students for industry scholarships. Most recently, I was asked to sit on the Board of Visitors for the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Over my years here, I've seen how much care the university puts into the buildings, the beautiful lawns where students gather, and the amazing flower beds, which I can only hope to emulate. The atmosphere here certainly makes it enjoyable to live and study. However, one of the best memories I have from being a student actually occurred off campus. After spending hours in lecture halls and computer labs, we were extremely fortunate to get the chance to pile into a couple department vans, brave the interstates, which always seem to be under construction, and visit local employers who were using the technology we learned to solve real problems. We visited a handful of companies when I was a student, and those visits allowed us to see what impact we hope to make in the future and what our work environments might look like. The reason we could take those trips was not only the vision and dedication of the professors and the staff of the department, but also the generosity and dedication of OU alumni. It's not always easy to get approval to bring a large group of students into a business during the workday, but these alumni made it happen. We as students were very grateful. Those alumni answered the call to support this institution and the generations of students that come after them. As you leave this afternoon, you too now carry that title, and with it an opportunity, an obligation really, to move the needle a little bit further in this place. We need your participation. I mentioned earlier the Board of Visitors that the college recently established. It's made up of alumni who want to help drive the future here at OU. Being a part of that group, I can tell you the college leaders are very interested in hearing the suggestions alumni have to strengthen the programs and support students. The college is constantly in need of money, but they're also in need of resources and ideas and dialogue. This is a very impressive graduating class. You all will undoubtedly make a difference in our world. Just by making a living and proudly proclaiming yourselves as Sooners, you will make us all better. After you go away today, consider joining the LinkedIn alumni group. If you can contribute when the fundraisers call you, do so, or let them know you can't right now, but you'd be glad to in the future. You leave here with a very impressive line on your resume, the part where it says, graduate of the University of Oklahoma. It is impressive because of the faculty and alumni who came before you. You may not realize it, but you are adding to that legacy and enhancing resumes for generations to come. On behalf of the college, best of luck to each of you. It's great to have you as fellow alums. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie. As we approach the end of our program, I am pleased to acknowledge the hard work of the people who assisted in making today's convocation an event to remember. In addition to the Dean's Office staff listed in program online, I would also like to thank, from the Department of Geography and Environmental Sustainability, Jamie Steele, Jackie Downing, Teresa Hackney, Emily Lemke, Charles Lubensky, from the School of Meteorology, Shelby Hill, Christy Upchurch, Ben Holcomb, Sean Riley, and our ushers Tabitha Kloss, Dr. Meg Carr, Blake Elmer, Jordan Overton, Elizabeth Armstrong, Erica Lopez, Brian Briggs, Jackie Downing, and Wanda Gress. Let's give all of these people a big hand. Now there's just one more Dean's Office staff member we'd like to recognize today. Would you please join me in congratulating Heather Murphy, Manager of Finance and Operations, upon the completion of her BA in Liberal Studies this spring. Before we close the program, would everyone please stand and join vocalist Nicole Van Every once more as she leads us in the University of Oklahoma chant. The words are posted on the screen in the back.
O-K-L-A-H-O-M-A, our chant rolls on and on. Thousand strong join heart and song in alma mater's praise. Of campus beautiful by day and night, of colors proudly gleaming red and white, 'neath the western sky, OU's chant will never die. Live on, University.
Thank you, Nicole. Graduates, would you please remain standing while the rest of the audience takes their seats? Graduates, as a symbol of your newly acquired status, I ask that you now move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to your left. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Reynolds Auditorium and in the National Weather Center, it is with great pleasure that I officially present to you the graduating class of 2017. Graduates, if you will turn around, you'll see your family and friends in the National Weather Center congratulating you as well. They were there. I saw them. They were there. We ask that you remain seated until the party platform, faculty, and new graduates have filed out. If anybody would like to take additional pictures, we have the seal that's out in the main lobby. Also, don't forget to stop by the clock tower now that you can actually take pictures standing underneath it. Thank you all very much, musicians.